We have new images of a missing 9-year-old girl, Melodee Buzzard, from Lompoc, California. The sheriff's office says it appears that Melodee is wearing a wig that is darker and straighter than her natural hair. This photo was captured October 7th at a California car rental business, just a week before she was reported missing. Melodee was on a road trip with her mother, Ashlee, pictured on the left here. Police say Ashlee is not cooperating with the search for her daughter. Melodee's aunt told our Ashley Banfield the family is desperate for answers.
Our whole family's praying for her safety, and just if anybody knows anything, please call the tip lines and, just let us know. It's never too late to call.
Missing case picking up more and more national traction. Police say Melodee's school last saw her in August. Then on October 7th, Melodee and her mom, police say, left on a road trip out to the Midwest. They visited Nebraska and they made a stop in Kansas. Her mom then got back on the 10th. A week later, when no one came to pick up homework for Melodee, the school district did a welfare check, discovering that Melodee was nowhere to be found. Now the FBI is involved in this investigation. Melodee remains an at-risk missing person. Joining us now, NewsNation national security contributor Tracy Walder. She's a former CIA officer and FBI special agent. Tracy, I've been following this case for the last several weeks. At one point, police believed that Melodee could have been missing for up to a year or more. The last photo they have of her with the curly hair was from 2 years ago, so she could look much different. I also saw some local reporting of police going to the mom's house as they were looking for information. The question I keep getting is, why hasn't the mom been arrested or taken into custody if she is not cooperating? How would you answer that question?
Well, thank you for having me, Marni. You're absolutely right. They did give her 72 hours to produce Melodee or face arrest. And so my guess is there could be a few reasons. I think the first maybe is they want to see if she leads them to Melodee. I think, she is making some moves. I know she was trying to kind of feverishly rent a rental vehicle. And so part of me wonders if that's what they're doing. She is essentially worth more to them free because she could lead them to Melodee rather than incarcerated, because she obviously, as you mentioned before, has been so combative and not willing to help.
So we're starting to get more evidence, more of a clear picture of the timeline when she was last seen. How is this helping investigators right now, especially this latest possible image of her?
I think that timeline is extremely crucial because, as you mentioned before, they had thought she hadn't been seen for a year. And so that is going to take an inordinate amount of time to essentially trace her last steps from a year. But thank goodness that the school actually stepped in and was able to give them a much tighter time frame. And from there, they were able to obtain those pictures. So that's incredibly useful. It will be very useful to local police as well as to the FBI in hopefully finding her in a much quicker manner than they would have with that 1-year time frame.
It's so delicate dealing with the mom in this case. If she knows where Melodee is right now, how do police handle her?
It's interesting because I also would be curious to know if the grandmother has said anything. So Ashlee Buzzard's mom, she lives in and around the area as well and is in contact with her. So my guess is I believe they are probably leveraging her as well to deal with Ashlee and to give a sense of how she will respond to this. But you're right, it's incredibly difficult, especially when you have a mother who is absolutely not willing to participate in finding her own daughter.
It doesn't make sense. I know a lot of people are watching this case. If you've seen Melodee, please call 911 immediately, or the mom, or have any information that can help bring her home safely. Tracy, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.